Yo, what's up guys, Neon Blitz here, back with another Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra. We actually have some 3 pieces of news that we have to go over for this kind of batch of content that's separate from the weekly content. First, if you completed the half-year anniversary Season 4 survey, you're going to get your 5 P5G capsules, so make sure you guys claim that. Free summons, get you recolor stamps, and even the small chance of legendary cosmetics. If you filled out the survey, please accept those rewards. Next, the second instance of the Squadra 72 hours is once again here, if you weren't aware, seemingly every weekend. Now, don't quote me if it's every weekend, but last weekend and this weekend, we've had Squadra 72 hours. If you win 5 games in Squadra during the weekend starting from now to Sunday, like at 1:59 a.m. EST, you can get 5 SG capsules. You get 1 for battling battling once. You get 1 SG capsule for battling 3 times. You get 1 SG capsule for winning 3 times. And then you get 2 SG capsules for winning 5 times in a row. The easiest way to complete those, if you don't want to deal with the hassle, just go to CPU battles. These are the easiest way to just guarantee your wins. The CPUs are super dumb. Any player can beat the bots. Just get your 5 wins there. Don't even think about it. And while you are grinding out your 5 wins, you should also be grinding out the Mr. Satan Zeni Jamboree, because this event is once again coming back. If you complete all the missions, you get 14,000 Zeni, and you get 2 SG capsules. So technically this weekend, you can get 7 SG capsules, so you get a free multi, which if they're doing this 72 hours every weekend, you know how many SG capsules you're going to get? That's going to be insane. I genuinely hope it's every weekend. So let's look at the missions that you have to do for Mr. Satan Zeni Jamboree. First up, you gotta buff your allies 25 times. The heroes I recommend doing this with are First Form Frieza. You can just use your skill 3. This movement speed up should count as a buff. You could also play Android 17, and his ultimate and skill, or his ultimate and his skill 3 should count as buffing your allies. Maybe Kid Gohan also counts if just being around him. If it's passive, applies the buff. I don't know if it exactly counts, but even if it doesn't, you have your skill 3, which also counts as a buff. So play those characters to get to buff up your allies 25 times. Should be pretty easy. Next, if I believe I saw it correctly, if I'm not misclicking everywhere, it's debuff your enemy, debuff enemy heroes 25 times. An easy character for this. If you own Kid Buu, Kid Buu is the character for this. His rush attacks apply defense down when he has the parts. The parts apply the speed down. The skill 1 parts of the parts for everything. The skill 3 applies movement speed down. His ultimate applies movement speed down, defense down, attack down. If you just want to very quickly do the debuff, go do that. And if you don't own Kid Buu, I would just say play hit. You know, the stunning could count, the ultimate, fear of death, all of that. The passive should count for debuffing. I imagine Gotenks, like stunning also counts with debuff. Especially the Gotenks, and his ultimate, that should count as an easy debuff. I'm trying to think of other characters that have debuffs. God Vegeta, I believe his skill 1 counts as a debuff, if you want to just do that with a steel attack. There's a lot of characters. The easiest way to tell if it's a debuff or buff or not, if it's in purple, like this, it's a debuff. If it's in like a bright green, it's a buff. That's the easiest way to tell, but those are the characters I would recommend doing for that mission. Next, deal a total of 30,000 damage across all 3 roles. Really easy to do. Again, if you're going to CPU battles, just mindlessly push. If you have cloud cover on, they will not hit you at all. So it's a free way to just push. Very easy to just grind that out, and you know you're going to be getting your 5 wins, and you're going to be grinding your buff and debuff allies, so it should be pretty easy. Deal 500 hits using rush attacks. Again, really easy. Every character in the game can do it. I think maybe Kefla can do it the easiest with her multiple rush attacks, or maybe Bardock with his AoE rush attacks, but again, that should be really easy to do. Deal a total of 25,000 damage to bosses. Just kill a boss. CPUs will not show up to bosses, so as soon as the boss spawns, you can just go rush it and very easily grind that up. And then finally, hit 2 or more enemies simultaneously with a skill 40 times. That's pretty annoying, I will not lie. But again, go to the bots, just hit them with your skills. They're not going to dodge it. They're going to fight you even if they're low and should go to the God of Destruction. Just go to CPU battles, grind all of these out, and you should be able to finish this pretty quickly. And then while you're doing that, you're going to be grinding your 5 wins to get your 5 SG capsules from the Squadra 72 hours. And then once you've completed the Mr. Satan Zeni Jamboree, you're going to be getting 14,000 Zeni, 5 of the G capsules, which are used for recolors, and then 2 SG capsules on top of that for premium cosmetics. And that seems to be it for this kind of batch of content. You know, we had the very weird data download or weekly reset content this week with you know, Frieza being restricted from Finders Keepers, which I believe has now been fixed. And most importantly, Kefla is on Trial Hero, so make sure to try out Kefla if you don't already own her. She's a lot of fun, and Ultimate Gohan is also back, so make sure to try both of these characters out in case you don't already own them. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked the video, please like, comment, subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. Stay tapped into the channel for every day Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra, including featuring news coverage on everything about Season 5, more videos on Final Form Frieza, Kid Goku, and Bulma, so as any other potential news you need to know for the game. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!